Day 79. Day 79. Wow. I don't know how we made it this far. It's like, I don't know what I was gonna say. Ooh, yes. I can actually show you. I discovered that I can actually just pop up a trading view on my phone and show you how today's trade went. I think I screenshotted it. I should have. I didn't actually take a trade because what I wanted to do, because what ended up happening was price was just shit. I don't know what was happening, bro. But the silver lining is that I'm actually finding way more opportunities with entries. Just I'm just seeing like, okay, I could actually, this is a valid play right here. Whereas before I was just being way too picky, just because I was like, okay, I feel like that's because I was just like taking undisciplined trades. I was FOMO trading, so I had to like strip it back down to bare bones. Like this has to be these many conditions met for me to take a trade. And now that I feel I am not FOMO trading at all, and I've got that handled, and now I'm looking into getting back into like being a bit more opportunistic, not in a FOMO sense, but more in a strategy sense. So my idea on GU was that we were downtrending like really hard, and we were sitting at a 4 hour breaker block ish, like a 4 hour order block. And not only that, but we had the hourly do a sweep. We hit a low, came back up with a retrace, but we swept under that, and so okay, we're due for some up movements. The 4 hour was moving bullish, and then I'm like, okay, well, if you got this huge ass leg, equilibrium as a target, we also got this low from how many days ago that we could target. But I'll show you. I was like, okay, price. This is really bad. Basically, I was like, okay, we're gonna sell, and I want to see if price can take out any liquidity, any high, anything, and then rotate. And it was looking good. But the problem was, session opens, and we've already swept the 5 minute swing high that I wanted to rotate off of. But not only that, right? But not only that, it it just didn't move. And then it's when it swept that high, it just consolidated. So I'm like, okay, well, the only way I'm gonna sell is if it manipulates up further slowly and takes out the swing high up here, and then rotates down. But it didn't do that, because what it did is it just took it, right? And then I was like, okay, maybe we buy. Maybe this 4 hour retrace is continuing. It didn't do that. It completely invalidated that leg, um, and went and swept the lows, all these lows, these 1 minute lows below it. I was like, okay, we've taken out some buy stops. Anyone who was trying to buy into this huge leg up, this manipulation, got stopped out. Not only that, but it wicked. And I'm like, okay. And the second candle, 5 minute candle after that was it. So like it wicked, came back up, right? So that's how a wick works. And then the next second bearish candle opens here and it closed down here. So okay, so not only do we take out these buy stops, but we also kept pushing lower. So I'm like, okay, so a sell opportunity is possible, but I want to see some. Now I just want to see, because we've already broken structure on the 5 minute. I just want to see 1 minute bearish order flow. So I want to see some retraces, especially this huge bearish move down, right? I don't know if you can see that. I want to see some like retraces. I want to see some retesting into this imbalance. Didn't do that. It just really crawled up really slowly, and I was like, okay, It's like 9:20, and I've been in the charts for like 80 minutes now. I figured if I'm gonna stay on longer, nothing's happening, and I really don't care. And shit was not moving, so I'm like, okay, I'm out. Mm, I was hoping that it would, if it didn't rotate off of equilibrium or just retesting the imbalance, I was like, okay, maybe I'll just go for the high that it just made and sweep that. Right now it is sitting at it, but I don't care anymore because that's my trading day done. I just talked about trading for a whole 6 minutes. Crazy, crazy. I feel like I want to talk about some like deep shit now. I just I'm gonna be honest. The day is not done. Uh, because okay, what happened today? I said farewell to one of my friends, who this today was the last day that I'm gonna see him for a few months. I will probably see him next year when I come back to Auckland, but that was the last day, and so I was saying farewell to him. He's a real one. He's a great guy. I'd love to see how he grows as a person. I want to see him come out of his shell more. I haven't told him this, but he's a great guy, and he means well. I just would love to see him come out of his shell more, and so hopefully when I see him next time, he's a different person. I don't want to see the same person. I'm gonna just be real. I want to see him grow, and so I'd love to see him push himself out of his comfort zone. Anyway, it was fun. It was a great. We were playing the "See You Again" song by Charlie Puth as we were driving away, so it was great. Came home, and I'm real. I was watching a bit of Netflix for about a couple hours. My apologies. And if I hadn't done that, I think the day would almost be done by now. Not the day would have. My day would be well and over right now. My day is not done. I've just been finishing up like house chores, just cleaning up my house, my room, all this kind of stuff. But because I did some back testing, I looked at theory, just like looking at the theory of imbalances. I understand it way better now. My next step tomorrow, I want to look at other people's strategies. I know Eliza Tufala was looking at this trades by side dude, and he has a different concept, different to he trades under like different concepts and different, very different strategy to what I do, and so I want to look into that and see from what he has, I can kind of adopt or implement in a way, and that would hopefully, at least at the very least, expand my understanding and my view of the market. But right now, I feel very confident in how I view the market, which is great. So I'm really back in the swing of things. So I've done some back testing. I still want to do more back testing after I record this. I also want to finish looking up at this theory. Then, oh, another thing. On the side, I've been trying to look at crypto because I feel like that's something that I just like. I don't really understand fully, like how it works. So I'm trying to get better at, or not better, but like I want to understand how crypto works. You know, just how it gets traded, the fundamentals, blah blah blah. I want to learn more about that because I believe it's a pretty cool asset, and it gets a lot of movement really. So it's pretty good for some, I guess, like more aggressive yields. Um, Other than that, I do need to start opening up a portfolio and a stake and bet Victor account. Those are the next things to do. But crypto, I want to look into more because I also want to open up a stock portfolio. Maybe not a stock portfolio, but at least have a portfolio of like indexes. I don't understand stocks that much because it's a different kind of game, stocks. you actually have to look at individual companies. It's not technical analysis like what I do with trading. It's literally, it's quantitative, I think that's what it's named. You look at the company itself, not really the charts per se. So different game, different ball game. Eliza Tufala knows, and I asked him to drop some game, but he just said 6-7. So fuck that retard. Um, but at least crypto is a lot more similar to forex trading in that you can use technical analysis a bit more. It so would love to get into that more and just use stocks and indices as like hedging risk for my portfolio. But yeah, on that I'm all in, bro. Uh, I'm all in because one of the things I want to do, because one of my friends, right, he's a good friend of mine. I told him, bro, we're hitting diamond in Valorant before I leave. Right, this summer we're hitting it. And one of the things I have to do, because I can't play the game at home, one of the things I have to do to actually improve at the game is aim train. And I honestly do like aim training. It's not boring to me, so I could do it for a long while. And I do it very attentively. It takes a lot of energy out of me because I put a lot of attention. I pay attention when I'm training, so it's not just mindless practice. It's very mindful practice. But the problem is, uh, I don't have time for it. Like, it's not number one priority, so I have to do this stuff first. And if I do have time on top of that, then I can aim train. So that's the thing. I'm sacrificing that, which I kind of actually really want to do, over. I'm sacrificing that for what I'm doing right now. Right now, I can't go gym, unfortunately. This thing too fresh. I'll go gym Monday, Sunday I can't. Saturday, I it's still too fresh, I think. So Monday it is. But would love to get back in the gym grind. And the thing is, I wouldn't really count gym as discipline. Not when I actually enjoy going gym. I do want to go gym. Like if you told me, oh let's go gym, yeah I'll go. I want to get active. I want to do something. I want to push my body. So like training hard, it's not difficult for me because I want to do that. So it's not hard to get me into the gym. But the discipline really lies in like doing the shit you don't want to do and still turning up, even when you're tired, even when you don't want to do it, even when everything's against you, you still do it. And that's where it is. Fortunately, trading does not feel like that for me right now, just because I'm very eager right now and I really want to do it. I really want to just put myself in there. Pause. But I want to just like, do as much as I can. Partially because I'm slowly becoming more obsessed with the outcome. As I said previously, like, there's an outcome that I want. This is the dream. My dream goal. It's not even a selfish goal, and that's why I really want to do it. I want to achieve this. And because I really want this outcome, and I've been thinking about it a lot more, I actually put effort into like thinking this outcome a lot more through, which is kind of helping me realize it in my mind more. It helps it come to fruition. So now it kind of feels more tangible in my mind, so that I really become more obsessed with this outcome, which makes me really more eager to do the work and actually kind of enjoy it somehow. You think, how do you find sitting on the charts fun? Weirdly enough, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But it's a win-win. So Yeah. Right now, just getting in the zone. What else? Ooh, I gotta figure out. Yeah, that's irrelevant. Um, for university next year, honestly, well, not next year, but for university, I might switch course. If I do a second semester, I probably would switch course. Maybe. Who knows? I don't. I don't see harm. We'll think it through, but that's a bridge for me to cross later. Not my problem right now. I honestly don't know what else to say. 16 minutes. Hmm. You know, I thought about this. I should start putting like clickbait titles that like attract hella views, because I realized some of the videos that have like interesting titles pull hella views. Like my day 55, was it? It's called Day 55, My Sin. Bro, tell me that's not like a tough title. Like, whoa, I'm curious. 30 minutes? I'm curious. I should start doing that. Because I noticed Mr. Bagwork, he has a video called Day 73. What he knows what it is. But it's a very different title to like his other videos. And I think that's a very enticing title. You see that title? I'm not gonna say what it is, but you see that title and you're like, whoa, I'm curious. I'm curious. So maybe I should do something like, no, no, okay, nothing offensive, nothing offensive. I vacuumed my floor recently. I can do that. I have nothing else to say. Oh, another thing. I know I've been filming a lot of these shirtless recently because it's hot in my house. If that bothers anyone, comment down below and I will start wearing shirts, because right now I just feel comfortable doing this. If there are any females in the chat and you feel disturbed by me being shirtless, I apologize, and I will, should you request it, I will put on a shirt. But until then, it's my channel. I get to do what I want. It's very, very hot. And I don't want to, I have a fan right here. I don't want to turn it on, because that's just wasting power when I could just wear less clothes. Oh, and if you're wondering, no, I literally haven't changed since I got home. I got home from the farewell of my friend, and I've been wearing the same stuff since then. But I'm gonna go shower before I go to bed. What are your thoughts? I'm thinking I want to bulk up to like 75 kgs next year and then cut back down. I just want to see how buff I can get. Because right now, I cannot see much of my abs. I'm a little higher body fat percentage right now. You can see it. There's not much. Like my serratus anterior, it's not really there. I'm not really beating the fat accusations. I don't know where they started from. I think it started when I actually was a bit fat. And now I can't beat them. Hey, if you can't beat them, join them. So next year, 85 kg. We'll get big. We'll get big. I think on a side note, we've hit 20 minutes, and I think that's long enough because I still have stuff to do. So I will farewell to you guys. Good night. God bless. And just, yeah, stay safe.